Hey, how's everybody doing? Just Average Schmo back once again with another video. Of course, why else would I be on YouTube, right? I have a box right here that I bought through a seller on eBay. I can't remember exactly what they were, but what this is supposed to be is a lot of 50 CDs. So I kind of took a gamble. I was looking for like used CD lots. I was hoping maybe I could get some that had some more like rock or even metal. So I took a chance with this one box that I found. I didn't really look. I didn't really do any research as to like their seller rating or anything like that. I just took kind of a blind leap. So we'll see what we got. Hopefully it's actually CDs in here. It's a pretty heavy box. It weighs, does it say how much it weighs? Doesn't look like it says how much it weighs. But the actual return address where it was shipped from was someplace called Wholesale Garbage Bags. So hopefully, well, let's be honest. If it's a box of garbage bags, if they're new, I mean, ain't what I paid for, ain't what I was wanting. But I can still use them. Everybody can use a garbage bag, huh? But hopefully this is CDs. So here we go. Find out, you got some packing material in here. And yes, I can see that it is in fact CDs. I need to clean up here again. I am accumulating a lot of cardboard and bubble wrap. Alright, so supposed to be 50 of them in here. Let's go through them. See what we got. First one we got is George Michael and Elton John. This looks like it is just an EP. It's only got 4 songs on it. The CD looks good. I'm never a real big George Michael fan, but I always did have some appreciation for Elton John's music. He did have some big hits. Next, we have got, oh, it looks like we got the Black Album from Metallica. Nice. Yeah, I'll be keeping this one. Looks like it needs to be cleaned. Got a lot of smudges on it. Yeah, I think a lot of that will come off with some cleaning material. I'll have to play that through and see, because I had the Black Album on cassette tape, and I've got a little, like, almost like a Walkman type thing, cassette player, that plugs in through USB into my computer to where then I can record the cassette tape and put it on a CDR disc. So I made a CDR of this album, but if this plays good, I'll probably put it in maybe in a new case. This case looks like it's pretty scratched up. I've got a whole box of blank CD cases. But I'll put it in a new disc, clean the disc up, and then I can just toss the one I made out. So that'll be a keeper. We'll put that in a keeper pile. That's a good sign. Next one's a good sign too. How about Megadeth? Countdown to Extinction. Just seen Megadeth in concert like 2 weeks ago. I already have this CD. Again, just a little bit of surface wear on it. The disc itself looks pretty good. Again, I'll play it through. Before I resell any of these CDs, I will play them through, make sure that they play all right. But I already have that disc, so I don't need that. But yeah, so Megadeth with Five Finger Death Punch and the Hue and Fire from the Gods, I think is or Fire of the Gods. Really good concert. Really good concert. My daughter had a blast. I think her husband, my son-in-law, I do believe that he rather enjoyed it too. He probably didn't enjoy it as much as me and Brooke, because she is my daughter. And she's got a little bit of a metalhead in her. She don't listen to all the same metal I do, but there's a lot that I take credit into getting her to kind of jump in and give some of it a chance. And there's actually quite a bit of metal that she does like. And there probably aren't too many bands that, especially if I'm buying a ticket, there's a lot of bands that she would go and see. Even if it's not somebody she really listens to. And kind of like me. If somebody's going to buy me a ticket, I'll pretty much go see anybody in concert. Next up, we got another good one. I'll probably keep this one. Michael Jackson. Again, you can't help but have appreciation for Michael Jackson. And this is that disc looks pristine. Look at that. But again, I'll play through it to make sure it plays alright. But this is the Thriller album. Yeah, can't beat that. Alright, next up, we've got some Jackson 5. I probably won't keep this one. Look at the disc. Yep, it looks pretty good. This is the Christmas collection. Yeah, I won't keep that one. Next, we've got another one that I kind of hate myself for not going. I had tickets for Iron Maiden. This is the last time they were here, close by. But I didn't think about how hectic and of how far away you have to park if you don't plan ahead for this particular venue in downtown Columbus. And I waited till the last minute to try to prepay for parking, and every parking garage and service lot within 10 blocks of the venue was completely sold out. If it's cold out, I'm not a cold weather person, I'll openly admit it. Once it gets below about 45, I'd rather just stay in the house. But ultimately, I opted to, I didn't want to go and have to park, a crap ton distance away. It wasn't so bad going into the concert, but coming out of the concert, it'd been miserable. They've already announced the dates for their UK tour this next year, which means a US tour will be following right behind that. And the way it's looking, chances are it'll be a little bit earlier in the year, so it'll be more like summer. So, I'll go see them again. I know, I kind of hate myself, but anyhow. Here we've got the Best of the Beast. This is I have this album. That disc looks really good. One little spot right there, but that might clean off. But even if it doesn't, I don't think it looks like it's pretty much just a surface thing. It's not pitted or anything. But yeah, if you're looking for a good Iron Maiden disc that kind of encompasses a good deal of their catalog from their many albums, this is a good one to go to. I was thinking this was is this a 2-disc? Maybe it's not. No. I don't know why I was thinking it was a 2-disc one. I'm pretty sure this is the one I got. Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah, good album. Next we have Inner Circle, Bad Boys. Everybody knows the Bad Boys song from the TV show Cops. This again need to be cleaned up a little bit. Doesn't look too bad. A little reggae. I think I do actually have that album or that CD too. Next we have Left of the Middle by Natalie Imbruglia. It's got Torn on it. I like that song. Needs a new case. This one's falling apart. I can definitely fix it. Oh, the CD looks great though. Yeah, I don't know that. I probably won't keep that one, but I don't know. I always thought she was kind of cute too. Natalie Imbruglia. All right, let's keep going. It's gonna be a little bit longer video. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not going to split it up into 2 videos. So hopefully you'll stick around and see everything that I get. But if you don't, completely understandable. We have Counting Crows, August, and everything after. This is a great CD. I believe I do have this CD, but I think I actually pulled it out as I was kind of purging some of my CDs. I pulled it out because it's one of those ones that, I mean, there's a couple songs that I like to listen to on a rare occasion. But it's not one that I think, I'd really like to listen to Counting Crows right now. So I just pulled it out. I was going to get rid of it. So same here. Now I have 2 of them to get rid of it. Next, we've got the Cranberries. Is this the one that's got Zombie on it? No. It does have Linger. I'll probably keep this one. I like the Cranberries. It's a shame that she's no longer with us. What's her name? Riordan or something? I forget how to pronounce her last name. Always thought she was cute too. And just incredible singer. Phenomenal. It's a shame how some of these incredibly talented artists, we lose them way too soon. Next we have Vanra. This is actually numbered 193 out of 200. It's just a 5-song disc. So it's like this might be like a self-produced, maybe band. Yeah, it looks like it's. You can see that kind of blue tint, so it's put onto a CDR. But I mean, it's actually printed on the disc. It's not like a decal or anything. That's actually printed on the disc. So, but this was probably actually self-produced by this band, and they must have only did 200 of them. So I'll have to listen to that. Next, we've got, looks like it's got a cross on it. A band called Justice. I'm guessing it's probably metal. Never heard of them, but I'll definitely, it's metal, I'll be keeping it. Next, we got Joy to the World, John Williams and the Boston Pops Orchestra. A lot of people know John Williams as, I believe he's the man responsible for pretty much all of the Star Wars. It's probably the same John Williams. There we go. Christmas album. I don't need that. Next, we have a comedy one. Parental Advisory. The Best of the Jerky Boys. CD looks good. Again, I will listen through all of these. a very slow process, obviously. But I'll listen to them, make sure they all work. Next, we have the Jonas Brothers. A little bit longer. The name of the CD or the album. CD needs got a couple superficial scratches on it. Some smudging that'll probably clean off. Not really my type of music, so I don't need to keep that one. Next, we have a mystery. A total mystery. It's all in just a black case. It does have a sticker and a UPC code on the back of it, but we have Jay-Z, the Black Album. Even the disc is black, and it's scratched up pretty bad. But it might still play. A lot of times you can get a lot of superficial scratches that don't actually make a groove or anything. Might not actually cause any issues, but Jay-Z. Diving back in. Grab the next step. This should be like half of them. We have the Glenn Miller. It's not necessarily the orchestra, just Glenn Miller. I'm sure it probably is his orchestra, though. That CD looks to be in good condition. Glenn Miller. Next, we have Korn. You in the Other Side, I think is what that says. You in the Other Side. Ooh, man, that one's... Can't really see it on camera, but that one is really scratched up. Looks like they took a sander to it or something, but... I'll put that in keep pile in case it plays well. Just hold on to it. Next, we have a Kanye West Late Registration. I think is what that says. Yep. Ooh, that one's really scratched up too. I don't care about that one. Next we have, a Nirvana Incesticide. Some good old grunge. Don't look too bad. That might be a keeper. Next, we have another Nirvana. Nevermind. That looks pretty good. I don't think I have this one. I'll have to check. I might have that one. Next we have, the original motion picture soundtrack for The Notebook. Now, that disc looks brand new. But yeah, never seen the movie. Don't have any desire to. Although, I'm the type of guy, if I was with someone and she wanted to watch The Notebook, I'd watch it. You make those sacrifices when you're with someone. But I'm single, so I don't have to. Next, we have some Pantera. Yes! I think I have this album. Oh, that looks brand spanking new. Look at that. What a beauty. Pretty sure I have this album, but I might not. Next we have Kenny and Dolby. Once Upon a Christmas. Or Kenny and Dolly. So Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton. Christmas album. Next, we have Huey Lewis and the News Greatest Hits. It's a flashback. CD looks excellent. It's got a little placard on the inside of here for their 2006 summer tour. So this must have come out like right before that, maybe. Q listen to news. The Heart of Rock and Roll, Power of Love. You get some good songs. Next we have some old, this is like 60s music here. We've got the Hollies. Well, it looks like it's a 2-disc set. Yep. 2-disc set. But they don't list, they only list one of the discs on the back of it. Huh. Moving on. Next we have Hoobastank, The Reason. Little insert in there. Disc looks pretty good. So, Hoobastank. Alright. The rest of these, I'm not going to open them up and look at the discs. We'll just breeze through and see what they are. What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. I'm going to have to open this up because I can't read. Deloused in the comatorium. I don't have any idea who this is. I can't read what it says. It might be maybe Ramstein or something. I'll have to listen to it and find out. Next we have another Korn. We have Follow the Leader. I think I only have like one Korn CD. Next we have Crisscross. Crisscross. Oh, keeping this one. Lamb of God, Sacrament. Seen Lamb of God a number of times. How about some Smashing Pumpkins? Billy Don't Be a Hero. Soundgarden. Some good grunge again. This looks like it is Stained. Yep. Stained album. I'm pretty impressed with this box of CDs. Getting quite a few that I can keep for myself. Rod Stewart, Stardust, The Great American Songbook, Volume 3. Somebody I've never seen is Rod Stewart. Oh, we got another Rod Stewart. As Time Goes By, The Great American Songbook, Volume 2. Steely Dan, Countdown to Ecstasy, and Steely Dan Gold. Moving right along. Oh, we got a Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I'm going to see them here soon with my mom, taking my mom, and then my daughter and her husband. December 3rd. By that time, hopefully my daughter, they'll have had their little one. My grandson will have been born for about a month, roundabout there. So they figured that they might be ready for a night out. We got Train, Drops of Jupiter. We've got Tosca. It's a weird disc or CD cover. Almost feels like a leather. Tosca. What the hell is Tosca? Sounds familiar, but yeah, I'll put that on my pile to listen. We got 311 Grassroots. I'll probably keep that one too. Here we have System of a Down, Hypnotize. Here we have System of a Down, Mesmerize. Sublime. Little John and the East Side Boys, Part 2. Little John and the East Side Boys, Crunk Juice. Here we have a U2, The Joshua Tree. It's a good album. I won't keep it. It'll be one of those ones I don't really listen to, but how about Twista, Kamikaze? I'm assuming that's a rap. Trick Daddy, again, rap. Alright, down to the last four. We have Home Alone Christmas. Home Alone Christmas. We have Madonna, the Immaculate Collection. I just thought Madonna was kind of hot too. How about some Leonard Skinner, the Millennium Collection? I think I have that one. And last one is Live Mental Jewelry. I think that's what it says. Live Mental Jewelry. Is that all of them? Yep, that's all of them. Double check. Yep. Alright, overall, yeah, I was impressed. I can't remember what I paid for this box. I'll have to look it up and find out. That way I know technically how much I'm paying per CD. Again, it's going to be a time-consuming process. I'll listen through all these CDs over time. Normally, like, what I do is I'll grab one, and when I go to work in the morning, I'll listen to it on the way to work, listen to it on the way home, and that's usually, good enough. I can get a good idea of how well it plays. Some of them I'll actually just sit and just play all the way through. Yeah. So eventually they will be available in my Mercari store. You'll find information down below about that, and Poshmark and whatnot, and my business page on Facebook. So got quite a few CDs that it looks like I'll be able to add to my collection. A lot of metal ones, so that's good. And a pretty wide variety. I mean, there wasn't really any country outside of the Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, and then I think there was one other one that had some country on it, but yeah, some pop, some light rock, some 80s rock, 70s, so Christmas albums. There's a pretty good variety. Most of the CDs, all the ones I looked at, looked like they were in pretty good condition. A little cleanup needed, but you kind of expect that. Overall, I'm pleased though. I think it was worth the money. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumb up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I've got a number of other mystery boxes coming up I will be doing. Mainly Funko Pops, but I might have other stuff too. The only way you'll know is if you're subscribed and you hit that notification bell. So, until the next time, everybody look out for yourself and those around you, because then we all have a much better chance at staying safe and healthy. So, take it easy. See ya.